So Penn, he said the Rockets franchise player can't shoot or defend. Okay, so we probably said that about other players on our team. He said Jabari Smith is slow. Okay, he said Steve Kerr hasn't liked black people ever since Jordan punched him in the mouth.
That's a joke. That's not that bad. That's a joke.
Okay,
That's
he
clearly
said
a joke. That's clearly a joke. That's not that bad.
That's funny.
It is funny.
Yeah,
that's
that's
not that
funny.
bad. I'm
That
pretty
is
sure
funny.
he would tell
I don't
Steve
know.
Kerr
And again,
that.
I don't know if he said this, but if Israel needs drones, just say so. Also, another quote was Devin.
Joking.
That's
another
crazy.
joke. Another
Okay.
That's
joke.
crazy.
Another one was
That's
Devin
crazy.
Booker.
That's wild. That's wild.
Another quote was Devin Booker and Frank Vogel are dictators. Stalin and Hitler. Mussolini.
Another
and
joke,
Kim
but it's a
Jong-
bad joke. It's
Right.
a bad joke. It's
Another
joke.
one
It's
was
a bad
the
joke.
Suns are my team when we lose, and Devin Booker's team when we win.
To counter real talk about KD's burner yesterday, basketball is a team-oriented sport. You might pay your star, but that doesn't mean he's above the team, because if he affects the chemistry of the team, he's likely gone.
Yeah, that's not true. So again, mega stars have caused teams problems for years upon years in sports, and 9 times out of 10, when you're good enough, the owner deems it acceptable to continue to pay you because you're one of the best in the world at your sport. If KD was saying this stuff publicly, he would still be Kevin Durant on a basketball court, and there would be some owners still willing to pay him a supermax contract because he's one of the 10 to 15 best players on the planet.
We put up with owners put up with a lot more. Really quickly, Drenchy, but owners put up with a lot more when you're winning. They put up with a lot more.
I heard y'all talking about this yesterday. Number one, I definitely think that's him, by the way. Number two, some of the shit that he's saying, like,
it makes
that's normal
sense,
shit. Like the shit he was saying about Jabari Smith and Şengün, like that shit people say, but I don't.
No, that's some shit you would say. To be honest with you, that's why it makes sense.
You say that shit about some of your teammates. Come on now, chill. Stop doing that. You say shit like that, but but getting caught in 4K is a little different. But you say some shit like, bro, this motherfucker be tripping, bro. He don't pass the ball. He do that little stupid ass shit. Like, we talk like that for real.
I play with this dude.
What did he say that was so wrong? Can I get a what did he say that was so wrong?
Well, he called Jabari
Then
Smith
wrong as in you disagree with it, or wrong as in it's morally wrong?
Penn, if somebody said that about Scotty Barnes, your ass would be up here tripping.
Who said?
Yeah, but that's because you would disagree with it. That's what I'm asking. You saying morally wrong?
If I find Ox, let me tell you something. Keep it straight. If I find out that Brandon Ingram has a burner account and he'd be like, "Yo, this bum Scotty came up with 10 points tonight," I'm not even that mad at it. I'm not that mad at that. I understand it. That's normal shit.
That's normal shit. It's really normal shit, to be honest.
Like so that's what I'm really asking is, what did he say that was wrong? What did KD say that was wrong?
Do you know what he said that was wrong? Real talk.
What he say?
What do you say about your boy?
This is strange behavior, Ron. This is strange behavior.
I don't know, shit. If it came out that, hey, Mars has burners and he just be calling Penn an idiot on his burners, like, I don't know. I feel like that would be some.
Was I being an idiot? If I was being an idiot, then cool.
Well, I'm saying idiot to not say the other word because it will get us banned on here.
Right. Penn, you had a problem with Jaylen Brown saying Scotty Barnes had an extra chromosome. I saw you. You were upset about that.
Extra chromosome strength.
Not autistic.
And so now you're sitting here like, what did KD say wrong when he literally called Jabari Smith
Penn really
started?
So Penn, really quickly.
Idiot is kind of different.
Penn, he said,
yeah, but that's why I said I didn't want to use the actual word he used.
Right. So Penn, really quick.
But that one I can
if I was on a burner and it got exposed, that I'm calling Penn that words, or I'm saying I'm insulting all of you guys basically.
So
on my burner and it gets exposed, we're gonna act like that's not gonna cause a problem up here.
Yes, it is.
It depends. If you call us an idiot, it's because we up here, we not playing. We talking like this is intellectual. So that's totally different. But as far as somebody playing basketball, like you talk like that, like bro, why do he keep
I'm
moving?
not arguing that people talk like that. I'm arguing that once it gets brought to light, that causes problems that it doesn't when it's behind the scenes. Anyone on any team anywhere, you be talking shit about your teammates, you be talking shit about the coaches. That shit happens.
Yeah, for sure.
When it gets brought to light, it causes problems.
It is awkward when it's brought to light for sure.
So Penn,
yeah, exactly.
So Penn, really quickly, Penn. So Penn, he said the Rockets franchise player can't shoot or defend. Okay, so we probably said that about other players on our team. He said Jabari Smith is slow. Okay, he said Steve Kerr hasn't liked black people ever since Jordan punched him in the mouth.
That's a joke. That's not that bad. That's a joke.
Okay,
That's
he
clearly
said,
a joke. That's clearly a joke. That's not that bad.
That's funny.
It is funny.
Yeah,
that's
that's
not that
funny.
bad. I'm
That
pretty
is
sure
funny.
he'll tell
I don't know.
Steve Kerr
And
that
again,
too,
I don't know if
by
he said this, but if Israel needs drones, just say so. Also, another quote was Devin.
joking.
That's
Another
crazy.
joke. Another
That's
joke.
crazy.
Another one was
That's
Devin
okay.
Booker.
That's wild. That's wild.
Another quote was Devin Booker and Frank Vogel are dictators. Stalin and Hitler. Mussolini.
Another
and
joke,
Kim
but it's a
Jong-
bad joke. It's a
Right.
bad joke. It's
Another
joke.
one was
It's a bad
the
joke.
Suns are my team when we lose, and Devin Booker's team when we win.
He ain't lying.
Okay.
If these are KD, that just sounds like
I'm just saying, Mars. I'm gonna run them down for you really
KD
quick.
has
Mars.
Twitter humor. That's kind of what.
Yeah, I'm gonna run them down
That's
for
what
you.
I'm saying. Like, it's
So,
not as bad as
okay,
you just
first
said.
of all-
It's just-
really
it's just
quickly,
he got
Ben, I'm almost
caught.
done.
That's
Yeah,
what it is.
go
He
ahead,
just
go
got
ahead.
caught.
Go ahead.
Another quote
Yeah,
was
but getting caught is the problem.
I miss Ben Simmons so much.
Sure.
At least he could pass the ball.
Facts, man. We all miss Ben Simmons.
who-
Hey,
You talk like this about your teammates. Yes,
Okay.
you do.
we all miss Ben Simmons, man. We all
Another
miss
Missing
quote-
Ben Simmons is
Yeah,
crazy.
another quote.
We
I was
all
on the
miss
team
Ben
with
You
Swiper.
outing yourself
man.
as the worst
If I was
teammate
on the
ever.
team with Swiper and he kept putting his head down and fouling every goddamn game, I would ask if he was the same shit as Jabari. I'm like, bro, why the fuck do he keep doing that?
Are you slow? Yeah, are
Like,
you slow?
that's normal.
So Penn again.
That's
But you
normal.
ask him to his face, Jordan.
So Penn, another quote
I'm like,
was
why the fuck he keep doing that?
Steve Kerr never designed plays or suggested anything, but he won several titles.
Well, we believe that. We know that.
Another quote was I miss James Harden so much. He has a good heart. A bit naive, but I
Oh,
understand.
delusional, a bit delusional.
Okay.
Facts, though.
Okay.
What's wrong with that? I don't think James saw that and said, "KD, why you said that about me?"
He missed Ben
Now,
Simmons
Russell
and James
Westbrook.
Harden.
Another-
Hey,
another-
man,
another-
boom,
understand
man.
that
Another
one.
quote.
Because he
Another
said he
quote
wanted
was
to go Russell Westbrook. I don't understand.
Another quote was Chris Paul doesn't know anything. Another quote was if you
Another
don't-
fact.
I disagree
Another
the hell with that.
That is not a fact.
Happy retirement, Chris Paul.
Hey, boy, Chris Paul. They ain't want Chris Paul in the NBA. We saw that boy hooping outside. I was like,
Another
boy, that
one.
shit do you
Another
bad,
one
boy.
was if you don't set the screen and pass the ball to Steph Curry, the Warriors will release you. I don't
As
think
they
anybody.
should.
That is
As
not.
they
That is
should.
not new.
Jonathan Kuminga found
That-
out.
right, that is
Yeah,
not
now
new.
that he was spitting on that.
Right, that is not.
He
new.
was spitting on that
Right,
one.
anybody knows that. Another quote was, "Does anyone know anything about Jokic's turnovers?"
Mm.
I
He
don't know
doing the
what game that's
knowledge.
alluding to,
Yeah.
but
He doing the
It's really not
knowledge.
that bad, bro. I'm
Yes.
telling you. Like, it's the
And-
only
and-
bad part about it. It's cowardly.
One more drench.
Like, brother,
Drench, one more.
say it from your
One more
account.
drench.
That's what we mad about.
And one more drench. And the last quote was, "Kyrie Irving wasn't competing against me, but that triple-double addict, Russell Westbrook,
Crack
was."
addict. No, cocaine addict. That
That's
one,
what-
I don't
that's
understand
what
why he
quote
put the
read.
cocaine on that one.
That-
I
that's
just
what
don't
quote
understand
read.
why you
That's
put
Chill,
that
we
one.
got bigger shit to fry, man. There are people getting exposed for like
Yeah.
shit that's really serious. What are we doing here? You talking
Yeah,
shit?
I do
my
feel like
thing
the
is,
tweet,
it's funny.
the tweet thing is kind of taken away
I don't
from
think
like
he
the
said it,
bigger
to be honest
issue
with you.
with
I don't
like,
think-
whatever. But I
I
get
I
it.
think
genuinely
it's funny,
don't
to be honest with you. I think it's
care.
funny. I don't think it's that serious. I think the most serious part is kind of what Real Talk was basically saying. Like, say it with your chest. That's the
Yeah,
only
that's
thing we
what I'm
mad
saying.
about. Like, bro, stop this burner shit.
How
and
do we
just
know
say
he didn't say
what
it to
you
these
mean.
people?
Like,
I don't think.
nobody
but he-
would.
but he-
Antonio
but he-
Brown did the same shit, and he got on the team with the same guys he was talking about, and they still said he was cold. Like, Antonio Brown had the same Twitter that he still do now. He was doing that on the team with Ben Roethlisberger, still saying the same shit, and put his helmet on and caught all the passes. Like, it just say it with your chest. That's really the only thing you could be mad about, because it's like, bro, why you doing this shit? And really, wouldn't nobody even know if it was him had he not said he had burners. Like, he the one that brought that shit to him. So it's kind of like we really, I don't know. Some of the
how
shit is
do-
weird.
If
and
it's
bad.
not him, this is gonna be
But
like.
how do we know
hilarious,
that,
but-
No,
that
it's
he's not?
clearly him.
How do we know he's not
It's
keeping
clearly
this
him.
energy in real life? First of all, second of all, I'm just trying to find out what he said that was wrong. I'm not.
No, he said a lot of shit that was wrong, but
No,
that wasn't supposed to be
like,
heard.
My view
You
on
say
this
shit
is
about your
it's-
teammate that you don't want them
Yo,
to know. for
first of
real.
all, Jordan, me or you or Mars having a burner is a totally different situation. We are not We are not making $50 million to play basketball. We do not have owners in a league that is worth billions. And us saying this stuff would create a kerfuffle. If I wanted to share my views on politics, I'll fall myself. But if KD wants to share his views on Israel and Palestine and whatever, the Rockets will plummet. The league will plummet.
Correct,
Sure.
but that's not what he's talking about.
I
Well,
think KD was
it's
just
burning.
joking with that, by the way.
Well, I mean, whatever it is, I'm saying like a lot of these athletes and celebrities, if they have burners, is largely because they're not able to say what they want to say because they'll get canceled.
But that's
right?
cowardly. But that's
but here's what I'm
with
saying.
It's
Among
cowardly.
all the things that people say in private, bro, if that's the worst we found, that ain't that bad. I'm just saying.
But it's not about what he's saying.
Think about the 10 most inappropriate things you've said in your house this year. Are any of us so
for Trench this weekend?
Dude, the shit, like, yo.
What?
I don't really say anything that crazy, to be honest with you. Now I'm thinking about it.
Now I'm saying that back to both of y'all. What?
I was sitting outside watching the game like last week, and I was thinking, like, boy, I'm glad this cancel culture is. I kind of like the cancel culture a little bit now because some of the shit that I would just say on X or Twitter back in the day was just totally unnecessary. Like, just extremely.
It's made you think twice. It's made you think twice.
Yeah.
Yo, Jordan, I got news for you.
I got news for you, bro.
I got news for you. Cancel culture ain't real, my friend.
No, it ain't
not real.
I know
it
is
not.
So why you need a burner then?
Shit, I go cancel
because the money is real. Real talk. The money's real.
Kevin Durant has FU money. He's made how much in his career earnings via contract, via Nike contract, via endorsements already.
Yo,
Kevin Durant has made over $500 million.
Right. Losing your sponsorships is not getting canceled. Getting canceled is losing your primary source of income, which is your job.
He's not losing an NBA job over.
I agree. That's why I said it's not real.
So why did you wait? So you're agreeing with that he doesn't need the burner?
Yeah, look at you guys just arguing to argue.
Yeah, I don't know what y'all arguing about, but I'm just saying, as far as the burner thing, it's really not that big of a deal. The biggest deal is what Real Talk said. To be honest, is just, bro, put your face to this shit. Like, you feel that way, you make these burner pages, and like, I think he making these burner pages. To be honest, like, I had a theory last night. He just be on X all day, and him and his friends be sending each other shit. Like, you know how we be sending each other shit on Instagram and shit like that. So he made a page to do that, and then he forgot that shit. That's what they was doing, and they were just talking and whatever, and somebody leaked it. That's my thing. Somebody leaked the bullshit. But at the end of the day, your teammate's gonna feel a certain way about it. But cool, if he go in the locker room and say, "Hey, I stand on it," like, shit, you do be doing that shit. Like, it is what it is.
But to Penn's point, but to Penn's point, because I don't think KD said this stuff, but let's just say for the sake of argument, to Penn's point, but to Penn's point, well, what if he already said it to their face? Like, what if he already said to Chris Paul, yo,
all right, so if you said it to him, then you don't need to say it to the public then.
That's where I'm at with it, Ron. Like, you ain't but if I did say it to him and I put it out there to everybody, you can't say that I'm hiding behind a burner, because I already told him this to his face.
No, you definitely.
I'm not gonna lie. The fact that he did it in such a way, the fact that he does it this way, to me infers that he doesn't say it to these people's face.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Because if you have to hide to say it, because if he was because if he talked about his teammates, there are the other stuff I get on the burner. But to me, he can say that about his teammates on his Twitter. If he was really like that and about that, he could just say the stuff about his teammates on his Twitter.
But I will ask you this, because Ox and Ron, y'all play together, okay? Y'all know y'all have teammates. You just like, bro, why the fuck he doing that stupid shit, bro? Like, that shit blowing me. Like, that's normal talk, normal conversation. Now, as far as the thing, me personally, as long as it's mainly about like basketball and shit like that, you can say whatever you want to say behind my back. I really don't give a shit about that and basketball, because it's just like, that's just normal shit. What I didn't hear, like what you and your girl talk about, ain't for me to hear. Like, that's just real shit. Like, I don't give a shit what you and your girl talk about, like, because you doing something else. But as far as you going on a burner page, I can't really respect you as a man, because why did you go get a burner page to do that shit? But in his defense, it's not a tweet out. In his defense, it's not a tweet out. It's more in a group chat. So like, I would say the group chat is a little different, because he talking to, it looked like some more of his homeboys. So once again, I don't care what you and your homeboys talk about. Like, if I'm not in that group, I really don't care.
Jordan, if you found out one of us had a burner and we were trashing your training skills, you'd be okay with that?
It depends on who you like. First of all, me personally, I don't give a shit.
He don't know shit about basketball.
Talking to your friend group about it,
hold on.
I don't even want to know.
Let me pretend that I just found a burner account belonging to Real Talk, in which he said, "I promise it's
That's
not
mildly
true."
convenient that you use me as the example.
Go ahead,
Okay.
though. Go ahead. Though.
I found a burner account that belongs to Swiper.
No.
It's convenient that he's number 2 for you.
Co-owned by Real Talk.
You found a burner.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead. In which they said, man, Drench just be breaking down these X's and O's like he knows shit. He don't know jack shit. I feel bad for the kids he trains. They should get their money back. How you feel about that?
I wouldn't care because I understand. First of all, I would say maybe his points is valid. Maybe I don't know what the fuck.
Then I gotta swipe a burner to tell you about, my friend.
I mean, I'm
gonna be Drench. I'm gonna be honest with you because I watch your film and I value your opinion because I think you know basketball, right?
He does.
But if I found out that you had a burner account that said, "Yo, chill, this I'm on this Players Choice podcast with this old motherfucker who think he know basketball. This dude is clueless. He shouldn't even be up here with us." I'd be like, "Damn, I thought this was my man."
I mean, listen. I would agree.
Say that to my face.
Yeah, it would make you feel a certain way. But at the end of the day, if we up here screaming at each other top of the lungs, and I say, "You don't know what the fuck you talking about," like I can assume
you never said that.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
I'd be like, "Damn, I thought this was my man."
The only thing with that though, so to go to that point though, what Penn was saying to you, Drench, I think it would matter more if it actually affected something. Like if you were somebody that had if you especially if we're on the same squad, like if we're on the same squad, we're supposed to be locked in together, we're supposed to be supporting each other. And you were saying these things to somebody that could actually affect, like if you were saying this to parents of kids that I was training. Or potential clients.
Right.
Okay, they're not gonna come mess with me because somebody that I thought was a colleague, a friend of mine, is bad mouthing me behind my back.
I would feel a way about that for sure.
Now, if you just in the comments talking shit, I could care less. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
you got a right to your own opinion. You know, so I just think that's the difference. Like if none of that stuff is affecting, and mind you, as a teammate, we are going to say things about each other's basketball, what we do on the court.
For sure.
I'm gonna tell Drench. Did you see that fucking shot? What the fuck was he doing? I was wide open.
Like bro, you gonna see what action is he Jabari Smith?
Get off the pill, Ron. Get off the pill, Ron.
I'm gonna be like,
I made the shot though.
I'm gonna be like, well, let's say if you didn't, I'm gonna be like Morris. This nigga chill ain't playing no D, man. What the hell going on? You know,
I feel like normal. You would also be like, you would go to Ron and be like, hey, stop shooting that dumb shit.
I'm sure KD do that though. I'm sure KD's done that before.
Exactly.
I'm sure he's done that before. I didn't see him yell at Jabari in the game like crazy. Right. I didn't see him yell at Jabari.
And Sengun too about the defense. I've heard him say things to Sengun too. So my thing when it comes to that, I don't think that type of stuff is really a big deal. Like I said yesterday, of all these things, I don't think any of it is a big deal. I just hope that Jabari feelings wasn't hurt about what he said about him. That's all.
Right.
And because I do think that matters. I hope if KD did say that, I hope Jabari is just like, you know.
I hope damn that little nigga feelings. Put a Band-Aid on it to get back out there and play basketball like you got some sense.
It hurt his feelings.
I would bet money someone up there got a burner.
I look up to this dude. And he's saying that, I'll be like, damn, man, that's fucked up.
But that's what's gonna make him take it serious, though.
But then, hold on, though.
What?
It could turn Jabari the fuck up too, though.
That's what I'm saying. That's the point I'm making.
Like
it could make Jabari say, "Oh, nigga, you got to come see me out back."
That ain't gonna
Bro,
that is not gonna happen.
At the same
Why
time,
not?
KD be trying to give
you never
people
know.
a chance to say fuck him. Like,
all right, and that's even better. Man up.
But KD be giving people a chance to do that. Like KD wants them to think like that. So it really ain't no big deal. The biggest deal is this shit just fake. That's the biggest deal that we making about this. Like it's corny because, like, as a man, put your name behind it. And I can understand you on the group chat with your friends. You know what I mean? Like y'all personal number, y'all doing that. But like you got some weird ass shit called Get Higher 77, and you just saying some shit like a troll. Like as a man, it's kind of fucking weird. But dude, as a basketball player, you should, man, if I'm Jabari Smith and Shango, I'll bring it up. I'm one of them ones. All right, do what you think, KD. Every time we in practice, I'm on KD ass because he think I'm slow. I got him. Yeah, I'm on that with KD.
You
every
getting
day.
buckets, Jordan?
Must be
Fellas.
slow if you think that you're gonna be able to guard KD.
Ain't KD finna be
Cool,
40?
I'm on that though, Mark.
How old
I'm
is
on
KD?
He'd be 37.
It's the panel. Religion get built on cam. Where the check throw smoke and the host go ham. You ain't never seen hoops out hit the raw. Every take got weight, every night we drop. This that barbershop. Courtside, worldwide tone. Welcome to the only show that really feel like numbers jumping like the score.